Is it on video?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that sun. It's going down, guys.
Hey guys,
We are in our backyard.
yes, we're in.
If we already in the backyard, I don't know where we
We're
are.
in the back land.
Yeah, in the back of the lane. I said backyard.
Well, we are in the backyard, but we're facing the back of the land. So,
Yes.
those of y'all that know, we're in West Africa, the Gambia, homesteading on 25 acres and stuff. And so, what we wanted to do was
I thought it was 26.
25, 26. Who's keeping count?
I don't want you
It's 25 plus
can't
acres.
cheat me.
Okay, then 26 acres. It's 25 plus, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Around all these little mutts.
They all back here with us. And
Don't
stuff.
hit the stand, dog.
So anyway, guys, we wanted to talk to you and do a video on what it feels like to live overseas for the last 7 to 8 years, right?
Yes.
All right. Seems like something you're interested in? Watch this video to the end.
We are back, guys.
Yes, we're back. And
Did I move the camera?
No, I don't think so. It looks good.
Okay, thank you.
Because we got these two boxes around our head. Boy, that is pretty new. This is your new iPhone?
Yes.
Ain't technology something,
Thanks
y'all.
to my daughter.
Yeah, ain't technology
She
something.
sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like it. Every time you move, the thing just
It's square.
flows with
Now,
you guys.
why mine has a box around mine and yours has a little
You
space?
know your head is so huge.
So anyway, guys, for those of y'all that might not be familiar with our story, we left the Illusion or the USA and
Sorry, I had to drink some prickly pear.
prickly pear. Let me get some of that, sweet mama. You put anything in it?
No, I don't like sugar that much like that. Not in my drinks. And it tastes good to me.
Ooh, that tastes.
Maybe
Did you give me
some
some of
lime.
that this morning?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that is delicious, guy.
You know, I have
Prickly
to
pears
change.
growing on.
Sorry, guy. I
Prickly
have
pears. Go ahead, sweet mama.
no. When you want something to drink in the morning, I have to change it up. You can't always have that latte.
Cappuccino. Yeah, no
Yes.
problem, sweet mama. Thank you for looking out for a brother and stuff. But anyway, guys, for those of y'all that might not know our story, we left the Illusion in 2016 and took all the kids that we can carry and furniture and everything else for West Africa, the Gambia. And so we've been over here for almost
8 years
8
now.
years this June.
In June, it'll be 8 years.
This
guys.
8 years. And so we want to tell you a little bit about what it's like to live overseas.
It switched on us.
For what? It switched back?
That box.
So,
We tripping,
oh,
guys.
it's going from side to side.
Yes.
Ain't technology something? But anyway, I guess if you be moving like this, see, once you try moving like that,
It's cinematic.
so
guys.
it's like whoever's moving like that and stuff.
Doing the slide.
Yeah,
No.
well, you know, we gonna get it though. We gonna get it.
We still on analog.
Yeah, I'm telling you. We gonna get it though. But anyway, guys, one of the things that I don't want to say I struggle with is you're not constantly on concrete.
No.
One of the things over here in
Sand
Gambia,
everywhere.
and especially on our land, is it's not totally concrete. I mean, it's rarely concreted, other than the fence and stuff. In comparison to where we moved from, we had a cement driveway, a cement sidewalk, and stuff like that.
I guess once you over here and you decide to build, you can put whatever you choose to.
exactly
Cement,
right.
sand, rocks, pebbles, I mean,
Right.
whatever.
And that's what we plan on doing.
Right, and what they're doing now with the roads, guys, they're actually making a little sidewalk where you can actually walk, you know, before all that was taking place, before all the road construction came under. It was more just sand, walking in sand. So
Right, but still, I mean, it's something that I struggle with from time to time. The adjustment from walking on pavement to walking on the land, the dirt,
Right.
sand,
I wasted
the ground.
prickly pear on me.
You did that?
I don't know.
I don't see it.
Okay.
Oh, but like, for example, when we go to the stores, and half the time the stores are not on pavement. You know what I'm saying? It's like, a lot of it's a ground. So like, if you got a cart, you're going to struggle to push it to the car because it's not on pavement and stuff. And that's just one of the things that I found that was kind of strange. You know, those of us that are from the Illusion, we just zip out the Walmart and stuff like that. And you got this big old concreted parking lot and stuff.
Yeah, we pay for it later.
Yeah, you pay for it later and stuff.
With all the high prices.
High prices,
stuff.
exactly right.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that was an adjustment for me and stuff. And in fact, now it's an adjustment because during rainy season, when the ground is wet, you know, you have to find a place to sort of clean up your shoes before you go inside the house and stuff. So we're gonna fix that this year.
Phew, that was a headache,
So,
especially with the boots and all that. I want to make something where you could put before you even get to open the door. Just put your boots, hang it up there.
Yep.
Instead of walking in on it. That's why I want a porch. I mean, the closed-in porch so the dogs won't get on the porch. I don't want the dogs stayed on the porch when it was raining.
Well, whatever you want, sweet juice mama gets.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, and vice versa.
All right, sweet mama. Woo. So anyway, this area that we're doing the video in is in our backyard. The fence is enclosed in our backyard, and then about another 200 meters is the end of the property. But this right here, this size is about the size of our house that we left in the Illusion prior to moving over here and stuff. And so another adjustment is adjusting to the size of the land that we stay on in comparison to where we were in the Illusion. I mean, you can just look out the back door and see the end of your property or the end of the fence, which designated the end of the property. But over here, it just goes on and on and on. So that's quite an adjustment for me.
Well, that also depends on what you purchase too, because everybody understand when you come over here and you buy land, it's not going to be maybe this big,
right?
Or you know, it can be bigger or it can be small. So everybody's not like, you know, when they open their door and they can look what bag has.
Right,
so
exactly.
Don't get in your head that I want what bag have. So
get what you want.
Get what you want. You know. Yes.
Exactly right. And another thing that I struggle with is compared to the Illusion. You know, we stayed on like 65% of 1 acre and stuff. And so a push mower or a weed eater or a blower or a riding mower would suffice. It could handle cutting the grass. But over here, man, you need a tractor and stuff. So
probably 2 tractors.
Yeah, 2 tractors with a bush hog to cut all the grass.
Again, that's what we have. Not what, when you come, you may not have that big of a land. So you may not need a tractor. So we're not saying that you need a tractor. We know that we need one. We definitely need at least 2 to me.
Yeah, exactly right. And again, guys, we're just telling you what we experience and how we feel having living overseas for the last 7 to 8 years. And another thing that I find challenging at times is you have so much time to reflect on what you have done in your past or what you want to do in your future, and not the constant treadmill like in the Illusion where, you know, you don't get a chance to think because it's 9 to 5, 9 to 5, home to job, home to job, home to job. Take a break, 2 weeks break vacation, then home to job again and stuff. So over here, it's so peaceful and quiet.
It is.
You just get time to reflect and really experience what freedom is all about. Now in the Illusion, you know, and we talk to people that come and visit us on the land quite a bit, and we all agree on when you're in the Illusion, you're bombarded with so much propaganda and the killings and stuff. You just flick it off like it wasn't me.
Yeah, you don't see it when you're there, but once you get out of it, you're like, wow, we were living like that?
Yeah, exactly right.
That's what was going on? Wow. And you just don't see it.
And how do we tolerate it so long?
I don't know.
A lot of people that come to visit us, I always ask them, what took you so long to get out of there? Or what took you so long to start making moves in the direction to get out of there?
Because I owe it all to Rick. If it wasn't for him, I'd probably be still there.
I owe it all
if
to
he
you.
Wouldn't have said, let's do this, or what have you, I would have been probably keeping you there in that little box we had.
Yeah, that's true, sweet mama.
You know, a little above ground pool.
Yeah.
I got a lake now, guys.
Yeah, exactly, sweet mama. But I owe it all to you because there I was like, hey, my life is rapidly depleting. But over here I feel, hey, I can spend as much time with you on this God green earth as possible. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, sweet
without all the challenges of the illusion and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And don't get us wrong, there's challenges here too,
but not like in the illusion.
Right, and you know how to handle it here versus when you're there, you're more just striking out.
You're right.
I mean, here you get to really think to say, do that affect me? Or would that hurt me? And you know, you can say yeah or no, and you can go on about your business.
You're right.
But when you're in America, you don't get a chance to think.
You're right.
So yes.
Yeah. And with finances too. Yeah, and with finances, that was a big struggle too. Income going up and down, up and down, and up and down. And over here, the income is stabilized, and we're making the equivalent of what we were making in the illusion.
Yes, I remember the days when we were doing things there. I'd be like, we know back then when you were in the military, it was 1st and the 15th.
Right.
And we knew what we had to spend before the 1st. Because, hey, when it came, it was gone.
Right.
It wasn't even there. Then we were dealing with the 15th
exactly
before the 1st came.
Exactly right. Because, you know, and y'all are familiar with that. Those of y'all that live in illusion, as soon as you get paid, that check is gone just like that. You know, the ink don't even dry before it's gone and stuff. But over here, we have time to reflect and say, you know what do we want to do with this? Do we want to dig another borehole? If not, then we just push it off.
Your bad dogs over there.
Oh, okay then. All right. We're in the backyard, guys, and it's hilly back here and stuff, and there are a lot of branches that have fell down. So when you hear something like that, you don't know if it's a critter or what, but it's the dogs that are providing protection while we make this video in the backyard. And
everywhere we go, they're right there.
They're parading around and
we thank you guys
and protecting and stuff. But another thing that I found that's rewarding over here is us growing our own fruits and vegetables. Now the fruits, they're coming out like the passion fruit. We get to eat those on a daily basis and stuff like that. And the bananas and the plantain, even though we can get more.
Right.
But
someone mentioned soursop. Yes, we do. We are growing soursop. Yes. I don't know how many trees you have left. But
about 20.
We do.
I lost 100. Yes. We got about 20 regrowing.
And they haven't started fruiting yet, but they are coming, guys.
Within the next 3 years, we'll see an abundance of mangoes.
My baby hot.
Huh?
You're sweaty.
For real, sweet mama. I'm in the backyard. Let me take this hat off and stuff, okay? Thanks, sweet mama. Got me all excited and stuff out here doing this video.
It's all right. You still looking like a king.
Thank you, Queen.
Yes.
So anyway, growing our own fruits and vegetables, guys. Some people kind of take that for granted, but you know, at least you know what goes into the makeup of your fruits and your vegetables and stuff. No chemical pesticides and stuff. What you are eating, if you decide to go organic, is completely nutritious and healthy. And wholesome, and it's good for you, and it adds years to your life. And that's one of the things that I like about residing overseas for the last 7 to 8 years is we got stuff that's growing now and that's going to grow in the future. And the fruit trees, I was walking around in the orchard. We got an orchard side and a garden side. And I was walking around in the orchard side, and I was looking at all the lemons and the limes that are coming on board, and the soursop, like Sweet Juice Mama said, and the papayas. All that stuff is coming. So, I mean,
it's
the future is so bright, you know, we got to wear sunglasses. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. One thing I like is when we wake up in the morning, we get ready to go out to the garden for, you know, help. I mean, bring in the workers, open the gate and everything. I like, you can just walk out there. And, like today, I brought a handful of tomatoes in, and I just was eating them. And that's
fresh.
Yeah, it's
and
fresh.
Crunchy.
We do not use any chemicals. The most chemicals we use is with probably garlic and onion and some pepper. Mix it up and spray it on vegetables or what have you. But it's really nice to just go out sometimes. Even you can just grab an okra, like Raheem was looking for okras today. He got some. There was still some out there. You just grab it, even the green onions, whatever. And he even grabbed some peppers, bell peppers this morning. It's just awesome to just go out and see what you have had planted out there, and you can just grab them without the chemicals.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think I like that. Even the cucumbers, they're just hanging, and you look at them, you can just grab them, rinse it off, and eat right there. Right. So that's something really good to do that. We didn't do that in America.
No, we didn't. Now, again, one of the things we want to reflect on and staying over here for the 7 to 8 years, sometimes I wonder if I bit off more than I can chew. I mean, buying such a vast piece of land, and then you have to conquer it from the wild, run varmints off and critters off and things like that, and protect
sometimes people.
No. Good one, sweet mama. And sometimes you got to deal with that, and sometimes it's sort of mind-blowing when you say, did I bite off more than I could chew? Should I just bought something small and just...
I think we got is what was forced. It's forced.
Right.
This is forced.
Right.
I mean, eventually,
we're going to grow into it.
Exactly. And we're going to get exactly what we need.
Exactly right.
Then versus what we want, it'll come too later.
I agree. So I agree. Now, guys, if y'all see something moving in the background, don't be worried. That's just the dogs. See right here, this is
Miss Foxy.
This is Foxy, our collie, walking around, protecting us, saying, "Hey, what's going on back here? I haven't seen y'all back here before." But anyway, our philosophy is don't buy exactly what you want. Buy what you need. And so what we said was we wanted to buy something that we could develop later, not only for ourselves, but for our family members and others as well. So that's why we jumped out there and bought a big chunk of land.
Because we do have 7 children.
We do have
5
7
grandbabies.
Right.
So eventually, if they decide that they all want to come here and set up something, there's enough space for everybody.
Enough space for them to set up their compound or what have you and stuff. So that was a plus in our favor. But again, sometimes I do get frustrated. Like, for example, sometimes with the garden, and sometimes I contemplate, man, maybe we should shut this down and stuff. But Sweet Juicy Mama's always there to give me a pep talk and say, let's just keep going, Rick. Let's just keep going like she's always done in the past. And we push forward another day. And the next day is always brighter.
Yes.
So wouldn't you say that?
Of course I would.
I would too.
Yes, you just got to roll with the punches and keep it going.
Another thing that we'd like to address, right, is when you come over here, if you're bringing vehicles, make sure you bring replacement parts. Again, one of the things that we struggle with is having American-made vehicles, but not having the replacement parts. So if you're coming, again, and you're having some problems with a motor, bring a backup motor. You know what I'm saying? Having problems with the rods, bring all that stuff with you and stuff. So
I mean, you probably be able to find certain things, but it'd be a extra price on it sometimes.
Or it could be rigged up, and you don't want it rigged up.
Exactly. It may not. It may be American part, but with some other kind of parts inside of it, guys.
Right.
Because we have taking our vehicles to the some mechanics here, and they're taking the original parts out just to put any kind of parts in.
Generic parts.
Yes, and then we find out later that, hey, something wrong with this, and then we know that they've taken the parts. It happens here. That's the way it is. Hell, it happens in America too. We saw on the news.
Exactly right.
It happened to us at one of the shops with you. They cut the stuff, and this was in America. So it's just life. That's the way people, you have people like that. So
and listen to this, guys. Let me know if you can hear it in the comment section. That's nature, guys. You know what I'm saying?
We hear it all night long.
no ambulance, no police shooting, no neighbors and stuff. You know, I mean,
you don't hear Tommy,
like
open the door. We had that when we were visiting Chicago one time, and we were at my mom's house. It was 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
You hear this alarm go off
On the
all
cars.
night long, and then you hear, open the door. Throw me down my keys. Can you drop a jacket?
Yeah.
Go to bed.
That late.
Yep.
That late. But right now, again, you know, those of y'all that may or may not be familiar with it, we're sitting on 25, 26 acres, and we have no neighbors. You know what I'm
we
saying?
do, but they're like
no,
a mile away.
Yeah, about a mile away. Yeah, about
no,
a mile
I'm just
away.
joking. We have some.
Yeah, no, but they're
Not
distant and stuff. So
you don't have to open your door and you don't see.
Right.
You just see the beautiful nature around you.
Right. And what goes on in their household goes on in their household, and you can't hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's a plus. That's another thing that we found pleasant about staying over here within the last 7 to 8 years. And another thing is the violence. Now, when we first moved here, Gambia was 96% safe.
Right.
7 to 8 years later, Gambia is probably 94, 95% safe.
It's still safe.
Is it still the same? Or
I wouldn't say exactly it's the same. You have your crime and everything here, but it's not like, it's more like you to move from 1960 to the 1970s or something. I don't know, but it's not bad. You don't see much like we do when we're in America. When you're in, like, say we're in Chicago, you're walking down the street, you're going to see something that's bad all the time.
Right.
Here, you don't see it. And if it's done, it's somewhere, maybe, I don't know, in the bigger city part.
In the bigger city, right. Not in the rural areas
and,
which we live.
And then when you do see it, it's not like somebody's there instigating to keep it going. They're going to always be somebody there to try and break it up and stop it and try to figure out how you guys can fix this. So you always have someone there. So Gambia, to me, is still safe.
Right, it is. It's still safe.
You still got the people, just like you're going to have anywhere else. Still, take things that doesn't belong to them. Hey, you still have the break-in somewhere here. But again, like I said, it's still safe to me.
Right, exactly right.
But I wouldn't, now that it have grown a lot, I still would say, when walking down the street, be cautious, just like anywhere else.
Don't let your guard down. Don't let your guard down just because it's safe. I agree, sweet mama.
It's still here, but like I say, I think it's still safe, guys. I love Gambia, and I'm not going to even lie about it. I do love it because of where we come from. And once I've learned the place, it's just, I don't know. It's just something, you have to be here to see it for yourself. Right. To me, and live here to actually understand what I'm saying.
Right. And guys, I don't want to give you the assumption that we are where we want to be. We're not there in the long run. I mean, we're always in the motion to getting to where we want to go. And one of the things we want to do is develop this where we can have friends and family come in and visit us anytime they want to, even during rainy season. And what Sweet Juicy Mama and I want to do is start to travel. I mean, we would like to visit places like Ghana, Tanzania, Ethiopia.
Yeah, Zimbabwe.
You know what I'm saying? Zimbabwe. We want to visit those places and stuff.
Yes, I do. I want to visit Kenya.
Exactly right.
Yes.
And we want to visit those places and extend our friendship around the African continent. And wherever you find people that look like us, that's where we want to venture and journey to and stuff. So again, I don't want to mislead you. We're not where we want to be, but we are in the motion of getting there and stuff.
Yes, and like Rick said, we're not where we want to be because there is still challenges here. A lot of things have changed too. There's a lot of price increasing for the building
and the land
materials, the land, everything. But we're still on track. We're going to keep it moving, put it that way. We don't give up. Nothing we do, we never give up. We just keep moving or change the direction.
That's right. And
so, yes.
And we have changed the directions on a lot of things because we thought we'd be a lot farther along than we are now, hitting the 7th to 8th year mark. So a lot of things we had to reevaluate and readjust and say, hey, maybe we don't need to necessarily do that and stuff. So we did go ahead and make that adjustment, but For the most part, we're still on track with what we wanted to do and set out to do when we left the illusion.
And guys, we have thought about where we put some little plant boxes out in front of by the house. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get someone and see if they can cover it as our greenhouse. So we will still get that greenhouse as well. So we're still doing what we're supposed to do.
What's wrong, sweet mama?
No, that was a bird.
You jumping around like you see?
I don't know. I thought it was something.
No, it's the birds.
There's some up in the tree.
It's the birds, the beautiful birds and stuff.
Just flying all over the place.
Just, you know, just enjoying nature, guys.
Nothing wrong with it.
I never had the opportunity to really just sit back and enjoy nature in the illusion like we do here. We got on the land, I mean, we got different color birds. I mean, beautiful shades of blue and orange, and it look like they're parakeets or
all kind of birds. We used to have one big bird look like a pelican. I mean, a big penguin. I mean, this bird was so huge. He was walking and wobbling. He stayed on the water all the time. It was two. They're really nice birds. So
see, hear that noise? They shut up now.
They heard us talking, probably.
Yeah, it's like a certain period of time. We don't have alarm clocks. You know what I'm saying?
But the morning is
Thank
beautiful.
the ancestors. Thank the ancestors. What we got is at a certain period of time in the day, when we get ready to get up, there's the solar panels kick on and say beep.
The light.
That means we're starting to recharge again. And so we like, she always said, Rick, what time is it? I'm like, I don't look at the watch, but I'm like,
it's 7.
It's about 7:30. You know what I'm saying?
It's always that time.
When the sun comes up and stuff.
And then you start hearing all the beautiful birds. It's really beautiful, though.
And the dogs, make no mistake about it. The dogs alert you if anything is going wrong on the property.
They get
the dogs will alert. I mean, they're posting up.
They know when the workers coming in.
Oh, baby, you sweating?
Yeah, I am, sweet daddy. It's beautiful out here, but
Why you sweating so much?
Cause you hot, sweet daddy.
Oh, no, sweet. Let me take this hat off.
I don't want my head off.
Okay, you want to show you? Okay.
Yeah, my hair ain't retwist.
Okay.
He
gotta
playing,
get back.
guys.
Gotta get back. Pay back.
Step back.
Okay then.
Yes. But anyway, yes, it's beautiful when you first wake up in the morning, and I love it when I go into the kitchen. It's just a breeze. Oh my God.
Yeah.
5 o'clock in the morning, it just blows and it just smells so beautiful outside. Guys, you just have to. I'm not saying come to the Gambia. I mean, go anywhere on the continent.
Yeah, anywhere.
And you will still experience the same thing. I guarantee you.
I agree.
But it's on you, sweet daddy.
All right. So, guys, if you got anything from this video and you like it, please give us a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend and subscribe. Subscribe. And you might want to consider becoming a member of our Patreon family, where we put exclusive content that's not shown on YouTube. You'll only have access to what goes on behind the scenes and other things that's going on with the Bag family on Patreon.
Y'all hear them birds? That's the big birds up there. But they fighting, seem like. Anyway, for those of you, they're fighting up there.
Yeah, that is.
Them big birds.
Hope they don't drop nothing on us.
No one but with a branch or something. But if those of you who said that we need to go live again, talk to Mr. Rick.
No, talk to Sweet Juicy Mama, because the area that we supposed to go live in, she has plant seeds in there. She got plant stands.
I'm taking all that out
whatever.
soon,
I'm
guys.
just saying.
But that is not no problem. This stand is right here.
I'm just saying.
The plants are behind it. We could go live right there. So stop it.
Then. Well, it's on her.
He
then.
gets to it and he be like, you sure you want to do it? Let's do it next week.
No, it's on you. I mean, just
but we're gonna bring back our
live in a year. I don't know why.
Year. We went live when we first moved out here, but that was just something I was
testing
trying.
The water.
Yeah, I was trying out with the router.
Right.
But we will be back, guys. We have to be back. I miss my lives.
Hang in there, yeah.
I miss you guys. So we will be back.
Especially our what do you call them? The people that block the haters and stuff. What you call them?
Moderators.
Moderators, yeah, we miss you guys and stuff.
Thank you guys for staying with us for so long. We really appreciate you all.
All right, guys.
And happy Kwanzaa.
Yep,
it's the first day of Kwanzaa, guys. Habarigani.
That's right.
What is it?
What?
Habarigani?
Yeah, Habarigani.
Moja.
See how she always want to hit me, guys. But anyway, hey, if Bag family can do it, guys, you can do it too. You can do it too.
Definitely, you can.
All right. So you know how we end our videos, guys, with love, peace, soul.
Buy my bag, family. We really appreciate you guys.
See you next video, guys.
Yes. Bye-bye.